Welcome back. It's Thursday. So, on Thursday, it's time for Money Talks with Mitchell Consulting. I'm Lauren King Darden, and we are here to talk all things business, finance, whatever you have going on in your business. If you have any questions, just ask them and we will answer them. We are here for you. So, today, what are we talking about? Today, we are talking about profit boosting strategies. Okay, we have developed a book where we have 10 profit boosting strategies that can help you to increase your profit without additional expenses or additional sales volume. I'm going to repeat that for the people in the back. We want to increase your profit without you having to shell out any extra money or having to make any additional sales. There are ways to do this. So, we have 10, but today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into my 3 favorite. And if after I discuss my faves, you are interested in more, just comment or DM, and we will get in touch with you to get you our book and checklist. Okay, we have resources for you guys. We are here for you. All right, so let's get into it. So 1, let's talk operational efficiency. Okay, honey, when you are operationally efficient, you are reducing waste and cost. You're improving your client delivery, and you're improving the output of your team. And so when you look at your operations, your processes, how do you do things? Is it out of your head? For my solopreneurs, have you gotten everything out of your head so you can adequately delegate that to someone else on your team? Do we have processes in place where we're doing the same thing every single time? Because when you have to figure things out, it takes more time. So the first time, okay, that's a learning curve. But if your process is tight, every single time it's going to be done the same way, okay? And that will reduce waste. That will increase the input that your team is putting out. And so what are the things you should focus on with your processes? Your accounts receivable. Are your clients paying on time every single month, or are you waiting for cash in the ether because they haven't gotten an invoice or they haven't gotten what they need to pay you, or you haven't put them on an auto pay? I'm just saying, auto pay, that's where we like to live, in the auto pay. That's free tea. So another thing, control expense. Do you have duplicate systems possibly? Have you dug into your expenses to see if you are as lean as possible? And I'm not saying lean as in you're not paying people a fair wage. I'm saying lean as in you don't have any redundancies, right? Is this person and this person doing similar things? Now, there is a level where you do want people to be able to do similar things in case one leaves, and that's kind of a protection for you. But past that, are there things that can be streamlined? You know what I mean? Are there things that can be automated so that you don't have to worry about it? And as an accountant, we always have to ask for statements, right? Instead of me writing an email to my clients to say, hey, can you please send me the bank statement? I need to do a reconciliation for the month. I can automate an email that asks that every single month, and I won't even have to do it. I just schedule it. First of the month, we have to reconcile last month, or maybe like second or third, depending on when the statements hit. But, we have to do our reconciliations, and you can put a nice little note, nice little smile or a GIF or whatever to get everybody excited about their financial statements, their bank statements. But, that's a easy automation that will save you time. It can save you money if you're delegating that, and it can just it'll improve your client's experience because they have an expectation you're not asking them for something in a weird time where they're not expecting it, right? So those operational efficiencies can really close up some of the leaks, close up some of the gaps, save you a little coin, and increase your profit. Because what's profit? Either increase revenue, decrease expenses. That's going to give you more and more of a margin to keep for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're trying to increase that. So Think about those things. How can you improve your process, make it a well-oiled machine, have things working in your benefit, in your favor? Okay. Moving on to my next favorite. We're going to talk about value proposition. Now, when we're talking about dating, what do we say when we're dating? Know your worth, okay? And it's the same thing for entrepreneurship. Know your worth. What is your value? What are you providing? And do your prices reflect the value that you are providing through your products or your services, okay? So these are some things that I want you to think about. If you're not sure if your value is reflected in your pricing, think about these things. How do I differ from my competition? What sets me apart from someone else who is doing accounting next door? Someone else who does beauty brands next door? Someone else who does, there's a million YouTube channels, but what makes you special? And all of us have a thing that makes us stand out. You know what I mean? So we just have to hone in on what that is and capitalize on it. Let me not say capitalize, but really like create value from what makes you unique. Okay? So think about that. It could be that you have thought about things in a different way and you're providing in a different way, or your service is top notch, or your prices are below everyone else. Whatever that thing is that is unique to you, that makes you special, hone in on that. The second thing, what pain points does my product or service address? Okay? A lot of times we come up with these things we want to do in entrepreneurship, especially. It's like, I love doing this thing and I want to do that thing and I want it to be lucrative for me. I want my time to kind of translate into financial increase for my family. But is that thing alleviating some pain point in the market? Just think about it. For example, a couple years back, I started a hair care company. And I did that because I didn't see a ton of it. And this has been remedied now. So, we going back almost 10 years, but there weren't a ton of very, very natural, chemical-free products that I could use for my hair. So I created my own, and that worked for me, right? I could say, you know what, you can pronounce every single ingredient in this product. It set me apart from some other folks that would use things that weren't as natural. And it also was a pain point for a lot of the natural community at that time, where there wasn't as much available for us in our hair, okay? So that is kind of how you want to think about it. And the last two things I think are somewhat intertwined when you want to think about your value. What are your foundational principles? And I want you to also think about what is your vision, mission, purpose, and core values. Because if that exudes from you, you will then attract those things back to you. Law of attraction, right? Put it out in the world and it'll come back to you. I think that's a law of, you know what, let me get to, I'm not philosophical, I'm an accountant. Okay, so, but think about that. Why am I doing this? What is my vision for this product or service? Like, what is the long-term vision of how this will impact my community at large? I think a lot of times when you think of like, how am I impacting the people around me with this service? For Mitchell Consulting, we want all of our clients and our community to feel empowered in their finances, to make really good financial decisions as they grow their business and live their lives. We want your business to fulfill your personal life in a way that you may not have thought of for yourself, where you can retire yourself, where your business will continue to pay dividends to you way out past what you're thinking now. So that's a part of our mission vision, is to, help to teach and to help our community learn and empower them, right? So with that in mind, that's going to kind of direct every other piece of the business. Every other thing that we do is based on those core values and that mission and vision that we have for Mitchell Consulting. And so if you take a step back and say, okay, how do I differ from my competitors? How am I meeting pain points in the market? And how are my products and services coming from me intrinsically? Like, it helps you to really, really value what you're doing in a different way and price it accordingly. So know your worth. All right, number three. And I love this because I love teamwork, y'all. I really do. I like working with other like-minded people. And so our third profit boosting strategy is collaboration, okay? Listen, there are so many people out here trying to get it. They are in the fight with you, scrapping to make a living or to make whatever they're doing pop, right? We're all working toward a specific goal. And so the best thing you can do is find community and find people that you can do that with together. So what am I talking about? How is this translating to dollars? Okay. It's translating to more eyes on you. Okay. More eyes on you, more dollars. So be the expert in your industry. I come here being very experienced in accounting and in entrepreneurship and business, and I want to come and share what I have with our community. Do the same. If you're good at this one thing, talk about it. Be the expert. Be a resource for people and give information freely. It doesn't hurt anyone for you to share your thoughts and opinions or your expertise. And all it does is really help, but it also brings eyes to you to say like, oh, okay, they are a resource for this thing. And, you know, when I'm doing XYZ, I'll think of Brenda because I know that Brenda is an expert at that thing. And, you know, you'll be on top of people's minds. So don't be afraid to, you know, be an expert in your field. But while doing that, collaborate with other experts in your field or other experts in like complementary fields. So for example, for Mitchell Consulting, if we are going to be experts in the bookkeeping and the strategic accounting space, it only makes sense for us to partner with like tax accountants who can prepare our clients' taxes, or someone we can like refer to other people that we know, you know what I mean? So, or, you know, we can pair with other types of businesses in the field of like kind of like foundational business principles. Like accounting is a foundational business principle. Every business also might need a lawyer, so it may make sense for us to kind of partner where we can share information, but also we can share clients. Like your clients probably need my services and my clients probably need your services, so that type of collaboration is just going to create more buzz for you. And if you're, you know, freely giving the right information, that collaboration can be fruitful for all because you're attracting people that need the both of you. So here's some collaboration ideas just to kind of make it plain for everyone. So create community, and this is how you can do it. You can do joint webinars. So like I said, if I'm partnering with a tax accountant, we can both talk on about a lot of things in different ways that will be valuable for our communities. And their clients and our clients need both of our services, essentially. So that joint webinar can help bring more eyes to you, but also you're sharing information that is going to just help the people around you, even if they don't opt into your service. Information is it's a friendly thing. It's okay to give information. You don't have to keep tight-lipped, like don't tell anybody what you do or they're going to try to steal what you do. Like, no, not everybody wants to do your job. They want to delegate to you. So, you know, just be free with that. And it's okay. And if people are open to it, then they'll listen and they'll learn. And if they don't want to do it, they'll call you. Again, another thing. Tag your clients and other experts, and when you're tagging them, you're sharing the love. You know, you're sharing what you know, who you know, with who else you know, right? Be a connector of people, and when you're a connector of people, you're always thinking of how you can help this person or that person, and it's not like you're not doing it to get that help back. But a lot of times when you connect people think of you when they're connecting other people to the things that you do. That was a lot of words. I hope that makes sense. But connect people, and then they'll connect to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can also speak on a podcast. You know, obviously I like to talk because I've been here for 15 minutes already and I'm not done yet. So, if you like to talk, or if you're an expert in your field, share that information, share the wealth, and it'll always come back to you. And the last thing is you can co-author a book. Our owner, Michelle, co-authored a book called don't let me get the line about what the book is called. I know the name of this book. Purpose, People, and Profits. And she co-authored this book with a number of other entrepreneurs. And now, me buying this book can get insights from like several experts in different fields that can help me on my journey, right? So it's all about sharing information and collaborating freely and just giving. I mean, you can't receive if you don't give. You should, just give of your thoughts and talents. And I do think that is a great way to bring some back to you. And it'll build your profit. It will. I do believe that. So, just to recap, let's talk about my 3 favorite profit boosting strategies, and we're going to get on out of here. It's been a little long this time. But operational efficiency, squeeze every penny out of what you're already doing, basically. And if there are things that are wasting time or money, try to decrease that. Try to become a well-oiled machine. Try to be a lot more efficient in what you're doing and how you're doing it. And if you can automate things. If you have a system that can automate something, do that. Put it in place. Keep your templates in place. Like, create that stuff so you don't have to redo it every single time. Know your value. Know your worth. And price based on your worth. Know the things that make you special and set you apart. And price based on that value. And last, collaborate. Be a connector of people. Be free with your information and giving. We're all here to learn from each other. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. And so for us, in my opinion, 2 heads are better than 1 a lot of times. So if you can work together, work in your community, work with people you like. You don't have to work with people you don't like. Work with people who you respect. And I think that will be dividends on dividends for you in the future. So that's my 2 cents for today. That's going to wrap this episode of Money Talks. Again, if you're interested in our profit boosting strategy ebook, please comment below or send us a DM and I will connect you to where you need to go to get that information. We also have a checklist that can help you to prioritize these strategies if you'd like to implement them into your business. And also just feel free to give us a call if you want to. Just comment, DM. Again, if you have any questions that you would like answered in future episodes of Money Talks with Mitchell Consulting, comment below or DM. And you know what, y'all? Have a great weekend. I will see you next Thursday.